Hi everyone, welcome along to Power Pilates with Accelerate Physio. On our right we have Andrea Robertson. She is going to be doing the level 1 to 1 plus moves. And on the left we've got Andrea Murray. She is going to be doing the advanced level 2 to 3 moves. So we are starting the class with our standing roll down stretch. Breathing in to begin, breathing out, bring your chin down towards your chest. Roll your shoulders over ribs, ribs over hips, curling yourself forwards like you're bending over a white picket fence. Breathe in at the bottom, breathe out, uncurl through your spine, stacking one vertebra on top of the next till your head comes up last. And again, breathe in, breathe out, roll down, making sure you're still maintaining tripods through your feet. Knees are slightly soft, arms stay floppy. Breathe in at the bottom, breathe out, roll back up until your head comes up last. Good, coming down into a knee stretch. Andrea Robertson is going to be lying down, holding onto one ankle or your sock or trouser leg. Andrea Murray is up on her knee, making sure that you can still see your toes out the front of your front knee, hips are square, keeping that chest up and leaning forwards. Holding that stretch, and then taking that stretch off and swapping legs. Making sure you can still see the toes out the front of your front knee, hips are square, chest up, breathe out, lean forwards. Good, and then taking that stretch off and coming into sitting for rotation start stretch. So bend one knee, place the foot in beside the opposite knee, sitting up tall on your sit bones. Breathe in, bring your arms to the ceiling. Turn your body towards your bent knee. Opposite arm comes down across your bent knee. Breathe out, lean down along your straight leg. Remembering to keep your shoulders relaxed, taking your ear towards your knee rather than your nose. Each breath out, see if you can lean down a little bit lower towards that leg. And then taking both arms down along your straight leg, breathe in, sit up tall. Breathe out, turn the body back to centre, arms by your side. Change legs. Keep sitting up tall on those sit bones. Breathe in, take your arms to the ceiling. Turn your body towards your bent knee. Opposite arm down across your bent knee. Breathe out, lean down along your straight leg. And again, remember, keeping those shoulders relaxed. Keep that body rotated towards your bent knee. Each breath out, lean down a little bit closer towards that straight leg. And then taking both arms down along your straight leg, breathe in, sit up tall. Breathe out, turn the body back to centre, arms by your side. Lying on one side for your side lying stretch. So knees and hips bent up to 90 degrees, arms out at the front of you, palm to palm, shoulder height. Breathe in, take that top arm up towards the ceiling. Follow it with your eyes, head stays centered. Breathe out, take the arm all the way over. So the aim is to get the back of your shoulder down towards the floor. Keep those knees stacked on top of each other. Good, and then breathe in, bring that arm back up towards the ceiling. Breathe out, down on top of the opposite hand. And then roll over to the other side. So again, knees and hips bent up to 90 degrees, arms out at shoulder height, palm to palm. Breathe in, top arm up towards the ceiling, follow it with your eyes, head stays centre. Breathe out, take the arm all the way over. If you feel like you're getting pins and needles or tingling into your fingertips, you can bend your elbow or you can curl your fingers to take that stretch off the nerve. And then breathe in, bring that arm back up towards the ceiling. Breathe out, down on top of the opposite hand. And then the last stretch is our hamstring, so roll over onto your back. To make less of a stretch, you're going to bend your knees up, and to have more of a stretch, you can have your legs starting down along the floor. Breathe in, bring one knee towards the chest, grab round behind the back of the leg. Breathe out, straighten the leg up towards the ceiling. Making sure that you've still got a wee gap between your low back and the mat. Maintaining neutral spine. Your shoulders are relaxed, chin tucked in, and then for more of a stretch, if you want to, you can bring your toes towards your nose. And then breathe in, bend that knee back down towards the chest. Breathe out, tap the foot down, slide it out. Other side, breathe in, knee to chest, grab round behind the back of the leg. Breathe out, straighten the leg up towards the ceiling. Going through your body again, if your knee is bent up, make sure you've still got a tripod through your foot. Otherwise, the other leg is down on the floor. Neutral spine, shoulders relaxed, chin tucked in, and then bring your toes towards your nose. And then breathe in, bend that knee back down towards your chest. Breathe out, tap the foot down. Starting off with a single leg knee lift for Andrea Robertson and dead bugs for Andrea Murray. So breathe in for Andrea Robertson, one knee to chest, breathe out, tapping that foot down. Breathe in, knee to chest, breathing out, tapping that toe down. For level 2 with Andrea Murray, starting off in your dead bugs, breathing out to take one arm and one leg out, breathing in to bring them back to centre. Breathing out to take one arm, one leg away, breathing in back to centre. Good, and then have a rest. Going into overhead arms with Andrea Robertson and double arms and legs with Andrea Murray. So breathing in, bring your arms to the ceiling. Breathing out, taking your arms overhead. Breathing in, arms to ceiling. Breathing out, arms by your side. Breathing in, arms to ceiling. Breathing out, both arms away. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. With Andrea Murray, she's coming up into a curl, into her frog position. Breathing out to come down. Breathing in, arms to ceiling. Breathing out, curling up. Breathing in, arms to ceiling. Breathing out, coming down. Good, and then you can finish on the one that you're doing and have a rest. Next move is preparation. So starting off, Andrea Robertson with her hands above her head. Andrea Murray starts from dead bug. Andrea Robertson, breathe in, arms to ceiling, knees to chest. Breathing out, curling up, frogging off. Breathing in, arms to ceiling, knees to chest, head to floor. Breathing out, feet to floor, arms overhead. Andrea Murray, breathing out, both arms and legs away. Breathing in, back to dead bug. Breathing out, curling up, frogging off. Breathing in, back to dead bug. Breathing out, both arms and legs away. Breathing in, back to dead bug. Breathing out, curling off, frogging off. Breathing in, back to dead bug. Breathing out, both arms and legs away. Breathing in, breathing out, curling up, frogging off. Breathing in. Finish on the one that you're doing, and then have a wee spell. If you need to, grab onto your shins, stretch out through your spine, or stretch out fingertips or toes. The next move we're doing is hundreds. So Andrea Robertson is going to do hundreds with her feet on the floor. Andrea Murray is going to do her hundreds with her legs up in the air. So, breathing in, arms to ceiling. Breathing out, curling up. Arms by your side. Neutral spine, drawing in your ab line. And pulse, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and turn palms up. 2, 3, 4, 5, and turn down. 3, 4, 5, and up. 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're breathing in for 5, and out for 5. Breathing in for 5 counts, and out for 5 counts. Still maintaining neutral spine, still drawing in your ab line. Keeping those shoulders relaxed. Breathing out, good. 30 to go, breathing in, breathing out. Keep drawing in your ab line, in, out. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Breathing in, knees to chest, grab onto your shins if you need to, round out through your spine, and then breathe out, stretch out fingertips to toes. Well done, team. We're going into perfect abdominal curl next. So knees bent up, feet on the floor. Fingertips are resting behind your ears, and you're going to lift your toes off the mat, so just your heels on the floor. Breathing in to begin, breathing out, curling your head and shoulders off the floor. Maintain neutral spine, still drawing in your ab line. Breathing in, dropping down a smidge. Breathing out to curl back up. Breathing in, drop down just a little bit, and then breathing out to curl back up. Think about scooping down, breathing in, dropping. Breathing out to curl back up. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out to curl up. And then breathing in, dropping down all the way. And then stretch out fingertips to toes. Going into a single leg stretch. So knees bent up, feet on the floor. Arms resting down beside you. Breathe in, bring your knees to your chest. Breathing out, curling up, opposite hand on your opposite knee, same hand on the outside ankle, the other leg straightens away. Andrea Robertson is going to do the slow version. Andrea Murray is going to do the fast version. So Andrea Robertson is breathing in to bring that knee in, breathing out to take the other leg out, breathing in to bring the knee in, breathing out to take the leg out. Andrea Murray is doing the scissor motion, so you're breathing in for 2 knees and then breathing out for 2 knees. Breathing in for 2 knees and breathing out for 2 knees. Making sure your shoulders are relaxed, neutral spine and drawing in your ab line. And then finish on the leg that you didn't start on, and then breathing in, bring your knees to your chest, grab onto your shins, round out through your spine, and then stretch out fingertips to toes. Going into our crisscross. So starting off with our knees bent up, feet on the floor, fingertips resting behind your ears. Breathing in, bring your knees to your chest. Breathing out, curling up, opposite shoulder towards your opposite knee, the other leg straightens away. Breathing in, bring that knee back in, head to floor if you need to. Andrea Robertson's going to do the slower version, so breathing out, curling up, opposite shoulder towards your opposite knee, the other leg straightens away. Breathing in, knee to chest, head to floor. Andrea Murray is going to do the faster option of keeping your head off the floor and doing a scissor motion with her legs. Good, and then whatever leg you started on, make sure you finish on the opposite side. Breathe in, bring your knees to your chest, round out through your spine, and then stretch out fingertips to toes. And our last move in this series is our lumbar rotations, which is what Andrea Robertson is going to do, or pendulums, which is what Andrea Murray is going to do. So knees bent up, feet on the floor, arms start out at shoulder height with your palms up. Breathe in, bring your knees to your chest. Andrea Robertson. Breathing out, knees to one side, head turns the opposite direction, palm down the way you're looking. Breathing in, knees to centre, head to centre, palm back up. Other side. Breathing out, knees one side, head turns the opposite direction, palm down the way you're looking. Breathing in, knees to centre, head to centre, palm back up. Andrea Murray is doing pendulums, keeping her legs straight, rolling her legs to one side, head turns the opposite, palm down the way she's looking. Breathing in, legs to centre, head to centre, palm back up. Try leading with your hip. It will work your obliques more. And then make sure you do the same amount on both sides. So whatever side you started on, finish on the opposite side. And breathe in, knees to chest, grab onto your shins. Breathe out, legs down, arms down, stretch out fingertips to toes. We are going into our side leg series next. So rolling onto one side. Andrea Robertson is going to be lying down flat. Andrea Murray is coming up onto her elbow to make it a little bit harder. Keeping those hips stacked on top of each other and making sure that your feet are the same length. The other arm can be resting down in front of you, or if you want to work a bit harder, it can be up on your hip. Rotate that top leg slightly up towards the ceiling. Breathe out, point the toe, lift. Breathe in, flex the foot to come down. Point, breathe out, lift, flex to come down. Point, breathe out, lift, flex. Point, breathe out, lift, flex, breathe in. Last one, point, breathe out, lift, and come down. Keep that foot flexed. You're going forwards and backwards. So breathing out to kick forwards, point, breathe in to bring it back. Flex to go forwards, point, breathe in to bring it back. Again, keeping that neutral spine, drawing in your ab line. Flex to come back. Bring it out. Point, breathe in, bring it back. Last one. We're going into little circles forwards. So keeping that toe pointed, doing little circles with the leg, forwards about 5 times. Then little circles back the other way. Keep that body nice and stable. Then we're going bigger circles forwards, about 5 times. Keep breathing. And then bigger circles back the opposite direction. Then we're going into hot potato. So tap your foot forwards 3 times and lift up. Tap back 3 times, lift up. Tap forwards, lift. Tap back. Do once more each way. Good. And then lifting both legs and fluttering for 5, 4, 3, 2. Breathe out to come down. Great job. Now you're going to roll over and do it again on the other side. So you can either be down on the floor like Andrea Robertson or up on your elbow like Andrea Murray. Make sure your hips are stacked on top of each other. Feet the same length. Arm can be down in front of you for a bit more balance or up on your hip. Starting off with lifting the leg up. So point, breathe out, lift up. Flex to come down. Point, breathe out to lift. Flex to come down. Lift. Down. Good. 2 more. Last one. Going into forwards and backwards. So keeping that foot flexed, kick forwards, point, breathe out to bring it back. Flex to go forwards, breathe out to bring it back. Flex to breathe out, kick forwards, breathe in to bring it back. Forwards and back. 1 more. And coming back. Going into little circles. So keep that toe pointed, little circles forwards. And then little circles back the other way. Good. And then bigger circles forwards. Keep breathing. Keeping that body stable. Keep drawing in your ab line. Bigger circles back the other way. Going into your hot potato. So tapping forwards 3 times. Kicking up. Tapping back 3 times. Kicking up. Good. Tap forwards 3. Lift, tap back 3. Good, do once more each way. And last one. And then up both and flutter for 5, 4, 3, 2, and coming down. Next moves, we're coming into sitting. So roll up into sitting. Andrea Robertson's going to be doing partial roll down, and Andrea Murray is going to be doing full rolls. So sitting up tall on those sit bones, arms out at shoulder height. Breathe in to begin, breathe out, roll down through your spine. Keeping those shoulders relaxed, drawing in your ab line. Hold, breathe out to roll back up. Breathe in to sit up tall. Breathe out, tuck down and roll. Andrea Murray is rolling all the way down, so tucking down through her spine, rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Head comes down last, arms finish above her head. Breathing in, arms to ceiling, breathing out, rolling up. Really think about one vertebrae coming up before the next, rolling through her spine, breathing in, lean forwards, breathing out, sit up tall, tucking down and rolling. Keeping those shoulders relaxed. Keep drawing in your ab line. Try not to let that tummy push out. And then finish on the one that you're doing. And then rest your arms down by your side. Going into a partial roll down with oblique. So arms starting out at shoulder height, sitting up tall on your sit bones, piece of string still pulling you up towards the ceiling. Breathing in to begin, breathing out, sweeping one arm down along the floor, reaching back, looking at your fingertips, breathe in, hold, breathing out, sweeping the arm back along the floor, breathing in to sit up tall. Other side, breathing out, sweeping the arm back, looking at your fingertips, reach as far back as you can, breathe in, breathe out, sweep the arm forwards, sitting up tall. Breathing out once more each side, leaning back, looking at your fingertips, breathe in, hold, breathe out, sweep the arm forwards. Last one, breathing out, sweep the arm back. Leaning as far back as you can, breathing out to come back up. Good, give your arms a rest. Come to the front of your mat for rolling like a ball. So you can either hold on to the fronts of your shins or you can kick around, leaning back so that your feet are off the floor. Breathing in, you're going to curl down, roll back, and then breathing out to roll back up. Or you can just do a semi-roll where you're not rolling all the way back and then just bringing yourself forwards if you're not comfortable rolling all the way through your spine. Good, do one more. And then we're going into seal for Andrea Robertson and open leg rocker for Andrea Murray. So Andrea Robertson is going to clap feet and then roll back, clap feet and then roll back up. Andrea Murray is taking her legs out to the side, nice balance, and then rolling back and then coming back up into sitting. Good, and then finish on the one that you're doing, and we're going into saw. So taking your legs out to mat width apart, arms out at shoulder height with your thumbs towards the ceiling. Breathe in to begin, breathe out, rotate round, chop your little toe off. Breathe in, back to centre. Breathe out, rotate round, chop your little toe off. Breathe in, back to centre. Andrea Murray, she's doing a pulse, so chopping 2 toes off and back to centre, chopping 2 toes off and then back to centre. Do once more each side. And then we're going into rotation stretch. So bringing your feet a little bit closer together, arms out at shoulder height with your palms towards the ceiling. Remember that piece of string still pulling you up towards the ceiling. Breathe in to begin, breathe out, rotate round. Breathe in, back to centre. Breathe out, rotate round. Breathe in, back to centre. Andrea Murray is going to add in a pulse, so breathe out, rotate round, and do a pulse at the end. Breathe in, breathe out, rotate round, do a pulse. Breathe in. Good, do once more each side. And last one. And then we are coming into our hands and knees. So we're going to do Superman's first. So, drawing in your ab line, maintain neutral spine. Breathing out, take one arm and opposite leg. Breathing in, back on hand and leg, other side. Breathing out, one arm, one leg. Breathing in. Try and keep your hips parallel to the floor. Breathing out. Keep drawing in your ab line and maintaining neutral spine. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Good. Do once more each side. Breathing out. Breathing in. And last one. Good. Then we're coming up onto our knees for hinge. So arms out at shoulder height. Shoulders nice and relaxed. Drawing in your ab line. Maintain neutral spine. Breathing in. Breathing out to lean back. Breathing in, hold. Breathing out to come back up. And again, breathing in. Breathing out, lean back. Maintain neutral spine. Keep drawing in your ab line. Breathe out to come back up. Good. Do two more. Breathe in. Breathe out, lean back. Making a Z, not a 2. Breathing out. Last one. Breathing in. Hold. Breathing out to come back up. Then come down onto your hands and knees and stretch back into rest position. So forehead, forearms, elbows on the floor, rounding out through your spine, giving your back a nice wee stretch. Andrea Murray is also rotating to one side to get more of a stretch through your spine. And then coming back up onto your hands and knees for a wee cat stretch. So just tucking your tailbone under and then letting it drop out. Just loosening up through your pelvis. And then you can tuck your toes under and roll up into standing. Finishing off with your standing roll down stretch. So tripods through your feet, knees slightly soft, arms resting down beside you, shoulders relaxed, and a piece of string pulling you up towards the ceiling. Breathe in to begin, breathe out, roll down through your spine. So bring your chin down towards your chest, roll your shoulders over ribs, ribs over hips, curling yourself forwards, keeping your arms floppy, knees staying slightly soft. Breathe in at the bottom. Breathing out, rolling back up. So stacking one vertebra on top of the next, on top of the next. Head comes up last. And then if you want to, put your hands into the front of your back. Arch backwards the other way to give your abs a bit of a stretch. And then you are done. Well done, team. Thanks for joining us for our Power Fit Pilates class. We hope you enjoy it and we'll see you next term.